we go. Here comes the big rush. 747 as seen from the Clark Howell Bridge. Oh, that's fancy looking. This bridge is a rocket. Oh, God. Oh, yeah. Fantastic. Oh, yeah. Keep it in the frame and it's gone. KC-135. I'm about to choke on my Pop-Tart, so I'm not going to say much. Going directly overhead. Oh. Say hello to Delta 899. Delta 899 is out of Boston, Massachusetts, Logan International, and is an A321neo, Hometown Airlines first, actually flying revenue passengers, not just media or ferry stuff. This is my first glimpse at the A321neo in flight. I have captured it in a static format as it sat out on the TOC ramp, but this is my first time witnessing it in flight, and I love, oh my, that'll be fun. That will definitely be a fun replacement for all the regular A321s. No, I'm not going to call them a CO because I'm not retarded. It's just a regular A321. We don't need another suffix, okay? Get it through your skulls. There's no such thing as CO. There is only NEO. If there was such a thing as a CO, why would A330, 300s, and 200s not also be called a CO? Here is an A330-900 NEO being worked on at the TOC. This particular aircraft has been trying to get out of here for the last 2 days, but it has been foiled by maintenance issues. Whether or not it will actually depart today remains to be seen. I doubt it. But it sure is a handsome aircraft. It's always fun to peer into the TOC hangars just to see what surprises might be in there. And here in the paint hangar, we have a C-32. Oh, doctor, would we love to see that fly today? Probably not going to happen. Delta 109 Heavy is an A330-300 CO. Yes, we're going to really hammer that point home throughout the day. Trust me. Anyway, out of Madrid, Delta 109 Heavy is passing what could become cumulus backdrop, but is not yet. After a long flight from across the pond, they are eager to set this A330 down on double bogies, taxi to the gate, get all the passengers off the airplane as quickly as possible, and then duty out and drive home. Oh my God, a massive hawk is getting attacked by all sorts of different birds. Crows, mockingbirds, Jiminy Christmas. Get out of here, Mr. Hawk. Where are you? A330-200 CO outbound to Detroit. Hometown Airlines' almost northernmost mega hub. They have another one, it's in Minneapolis, which is farther north than Detroit. So Minneapolis earns the nickname the northernmost mega hub, whereas Detroit doesn't really earn a good nickname at all. It's a shame. It's a crying shame. Sometimes we call it the Wayne. Oh, gag me. Look, it's the Delta Spirit. They are so spiritless, all they can do is put a cheek stamp on their aircraft instead of retro paint or another special livery.
Delta 9961 Heavy, RNAV to impasse, runway 26 left, clear for takeoff.
Delta 9961 Heavy, RNAV to impasse, clear for takeoff, 26 left.
American 980.
Delta 9961 is a flagship on a Sunday. It's bound for Minneapolis, Hometown Airlines' northernmost mega hub. We presume it's a ferry, so let's see how quickly the rotation comes about. There it is, very quick for an A350, yeah. Nice, nice, nice. Shallow climb. Neo, Neo, Neo. Let's peer into the Neo cockpit, A321 Neo that is. These gentlemen are eager for their return flight to Boston. Now let's take a look at the aircraft itself. A couple of things grab my attention here. It looks longer, a few rows longer than the standard A321. Also, the emergency exits are a bit different. We have a pair of overwings and then the one that might be behind you. And a little emergency exit door there. So that makes 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 ways to get out of this thing. I mean, who wants to get out of it though? It looks pretty handsome. Let us commence with Delta 728 to Boston using Hometown Airlines' brand new toy. I want to see how quiet it is. Very, very quiet. Also very slow. Oh, there we go. There we go. Now we can hear it. Funny, funny, funny. Delta 728. How frequently we here in Atlanta will be receiving the A321neo remains to be seen. It's surprising that we are seeing it now. Originally, this aircraft was slated for the Boston-San Francisco Transcon, but happened to have time in its busy schedule to come back to its home. Let me get my swiveling in order here so I can pan the Qataris all the way down to the runway. 27 left. Switching positions, taking up a southern view, looking down on the south runways and the F gates, or some of the F gates. Qataris will disappear behind Hometown Airline A350 if we just have patience and see. There it goes. 25 years of excellence. Can't argue with that. They do a good job with special liveries, so I'm not going to complain about that. Very handsome Qatari coming to take up an F gate between Lufthansa and Air France. Holy shit! What just happened? Go around! Yeah! Yes! That's a great way to start things off. Memorial Day weekend, an A320 go-around. The Alaskans have brought with them a MAX today, a MAX 9, something we don't ordinarily see. Look how much bigger the engines are on this MAX 9. The MAX is not evil, no matter what Netflix will try to make you believe. S-turn for spacing. There he goes, Mike. He should be S-turning. Oh, S-turning to the north, so it's going to make it difficult for us to spot. There he goes. There's the S-turn. Spirit is now slowing down. It's still pretty freaking close, dude. I'm tripodless and give me a tripod so I can lean out over the balcony and capture this. S-turn complete. Oh, off the runway. Don't get off of it. Spirit's still not off. Oh, shit.
The start literally was fucking almost coming to a stop.
Oh, man. Well, at least we got an S-turn out of this. Delta 73 heavy in from Amsterdam on very short final here. That's really the only part of the final we can capture without going tripodless human tripod. Right now, I am not a human tripod, which is why my panning is so perfect. After a float, Delta 73 heavy in from Amsterdam will slow its roll. One of many flagship flights to Amsterdam. Delta 70, Delta 71, Delta 72, Delta 73, Delta 74, and Delta 75. Air France 688 brings us a surprise today, the 777-200. Isn't that delightful? Coming in and out of the sunlight now as the runway beneath it, settling into the groundscape. Air France. Nice heavy hit. Thank you for bringing something a little bit different this time. That looks good. That looked real nice. Delta 31 Heavy. I think we've gotten pretty much every single hometown airline heavy jet today. We've batted the circle. We've gotten the 764, the 763, the A330-200, the A330-300, the A350-900 XWB. I guess the only thing we didn't get is the A330-900 Neo. Delta 67 Heavy is out of Rome, Italy. It's nice to see the Romans are receiving flagship service in the form of Delta 66 and Delta 67. What concerns me is the outbound flight, Delta 66, is just 1/6 away from the mark of the beast. You would think that the Roman Catholic Church would not want to cut it that close. Either way, here's Delta 67, a safer bet. And here comes good old trusty FedEx 502. We've been working on the Sunday of Memorial Day weekend. 767 without the winglets, as is the unfortunate tradition. We're gonna catch up with that Frontierio? We might have a little bit of catch up to do. There we go, look at that. Matching it up quite nicely before slamming on the brakes. Oh no, look, it's yucky, thank you. Boo and hiss, and boo and hiss, and boo and hiss, and boo and hiss for you. Thank you. And it might look like nothing but a little ERJ to you, but it's actually an Embraer Legacy or something like that. E190 in the gold. It's something Mike. I've seen this before. Oh, that's handsome. It's going to come park right in front of us, and we're going to figure out who's on board. Oh, delicious. According to Mikey, this belongs to MGM Grand, November 783 Mike. Who might the MGM Grand be whining and dining and 69ing? I don't know. Let's watch the cockpit crew as they look for, finally, hustling out here. They were not paying attention, and now an E-Jet is knocking on their door. Unfortunately, this thing is now impaled on a bunch of lampposts, but it will not prevent us from watching the star-studded event. Open up that door. The first person off is the VIP, and we will try to ID. Here it comes, the door. That is a cockpit crew member. That's the captain, I believe. The captain is lowering the air stairs for the very important person. The red carpet will roll out as soon as it hits the ground. I'm just kidding, that doesn't really happen. Oh, feds. Alright, who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? It's the captain! Yay! Oh, hey, hang on. That looks like a little child, a really wealthy child. Another wealthy child, another wealthy child, a wealthy preteen. Oh my goodness, this is a large family. I don't recognize him. Do we know him? He's the patriarch. Well, good for them. It's not celebrity after all. It's a large family. At Hartsfield, we play badminton when we're bored. We've got some badminton going. They are hitting around the shuttlecock. Shuttlecock, right, you guys? Right? Arnab to Herschel, you're free. Oh, this is going to be good. They should be lightweight. The Bollywood stars have all disembarked. There shouldn't be anybody on board this aircraft. Come on, stay in focus, Mike. They're not anywhere near as light as I thought. They must have fueled up. Damn. You can hear Mikey and Sam cooking away as our score of the day climbs into the Hartsfield dusk. JetBlue A220, it's a JetBlue A220, dawning of a blue era, it's dawning of a blue era, A220. November 304 for Juliet. Airbus A220-300. Whoa. The whale humping sound. Holy shit. Oh, yeah, that was a good one. Oh, yes. Take my breath away. Gonna have to go a little bit faster. There we go. JetBlue A220 off to Boston, Massachusetts, or Taxachusetts as some call it. Here we are on the south deck on Monday, Memorial Day. I am tripodless. I'm a human tripod because I just got out of the car. It's called the JetBlue A220. The same one that the song is about. Damn, rolling long. Occupying the world-famous South Terminal parking deck, Lufthansa is sporting its new attire with, it appears to be wardrobe malfunctions, but they are still in a state of flux when it comes to their livery. The Germans might get mad at us if we criticize it for the wardrobe malfunction. I'm sure they realize what they've done. Oops. Oh my god, and then all of a sudden this bird wants to get in the shot. Lufthansa is underneath the cloud. It's unfortunate. Man, still under the cloud. We need it to glisten nice and white. Sorry, gotta move the tripod. Gotta have to move it, shift it, and shuffle. I'm a spaz behind the scenes. Altimeter 3009er, and United has its own cheek stamp. Aviate. Wow. Now they can pretty much put anything they want on their cheek and show up on jettip.net. So people like me and my brothers will run around chasing it down only to find out it's just a cheek stamp. The 737 has a Dreamliner tail. Look at that. It's got a little hole, a little pointy hole just like that Dreamliner does. But it's not no Dreamliner. It's a 737-8 Max. My God. Holy crap. Aviate. Aviate is better than a spirit of something, though. At least it's one simple word that one can read as advice or words to live by. It's not some bogus spirit of some It's just a word. Take of it what you will. Aviate is about to aviate, then it's going to navigate, then it's going to communicate. Maybe they need other cheek stamps with that on there too. They gotta have a navigate and communicate cheek stamp, and they will round everything out. That is words to you united. Virgin 109 Heavy. I don't know which Virgin you are, but I know you're beautiful. Beautiful. My Virgin is golden girl. I can't tell. Extreme close-up! And zoom out quickly. Recover the panning. Keep it in the box. always working to be a better cameraman for you people.
Southwest 469, Hartsfield-Jackson, someone proceeding heavy A330, final 11508, runway nine.
Another fun feature of Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport is the cheap seats, or are the cheap seats. These are free in the cell phone lot, and you can see it draws a lot of gawkers and spotters, quote unquote, and other curious-minded individuals. We call it the cheap seats because it's free, whereas $3 an hour up here. You almost see accidents, aggressive drivers, which is always a fun sideshow. Does it pick your nose?
Heavy Atlanta Tower, cross runway 9er right, line up and wait, runway 9er left. 9er right, and 9er wait, runway 9er left.
And Koreans are in the shade right now, but they will bounce out into the sun momentarily. They are bound for Toronto, YYZ. Very quick turn for the Koreans. They arrived just before I got here today. Woo, into the sun there. Rolling long. The Koreans are finally out. Now Asiana's up.
Asiana 247 heavy, RNAV to Pickett, runway 9
Pickett!
left, full
Is
length,
it
clear
pick
for
your
takeoff.
nose? Oh yeah, the hits just keep on coming all of a sudden on Memorial Day Monday. Asiana is bound for Anchorage, we presume. We only presume or assume. At some point here, you will see the Retro Cargo Lux in the shot, which is our next wonderful score. So you might want to stay tuned and find out next. Asiana has rolled into the shade. Wait for it to rotate. Good God. All the way down there, not breaking into the sunlight at all. Here comes the Qataris. Qatari 755 heavy to the layman, but to the crew and ATC men, Qatari 43 hotel. What is the difference? We have no freaking idea. But you might have noticed that the Qataris are blessing upon us the one world ideology today. Oh, lovely. If it would only break into the sun. Come on. Oh, a little tease there. Little tease. Oh my God, of course. Come on, come on. There we go. A little bit now. Jesus, H of latter day, whatever that means. Okay, now it's a little bit better, but still not full-blown sunlight. I'm sorry for the shaky box. I'm just trying to keep myself together here. There we go. Now it's nice and bright. And look at that flare. Perfect landing. Cargo Lux Retro!
Cargo Lux 74 kilo heavy, RNAV 2 lightest, show my 9er left at Mike 2, cleared for takeoff.
RNAV 2 lightest at runway 9er left at Mike 2, clear for takeoff.
Disappointing us with a lack of RNAV to Pickett, but Lidus is the second best RNAV there is. Cargo Lux Retro Edition will certainly enjoy that waypoint. Now I'm going to have to shake you a little bit because I am not adopting a good stance here. I'm wrapped around my tripod like a douchebag. It's in the sun. Retro Cargo Lux, Retro Cargo Lux, Retro Cargo Lux, Retro Cargo Lux, Retro Cargo Lux. Okay, get on up. Oh, that was the thrill of the day right there, baby.
445 heavy, RNAV 2
Delta.
actually Lufthansa,
Yes.
445 heavy, RNAV minus, runway 9er left, Mike 2, clear for takeoff. Lufthansa, 445 heavy, 9 left, clear for takeoff, lighters.
Fantastic, and there they go. They didn't say anymore. Well, Lufthansa is taking off into increasingly unstable skies as cumulus boils are beginning to appear on my southern and eastern horizon. Lufthansa should go straight for a while. Actually, that's our nav to picket. I don't know what Lufty's going to do. They might circle back around. Sky Team reminding Lufthansa, a member of the Star Alliance, what the Sky Team is. Lufthansa is getting up and out before the chance of delays start. Prime air? More like slime air! Oh, we're doing a lot of that sarcastic laugh today. The winds are whipping up. And you can take a look at my erect windsock. Take a look at my erect windsock. And you'll see. Ooh, Lady of Stardust.
Version 110 heavy, flying in 120, runway 9 left of Mike 2. Version 170 heading 120, left 9 left of Mike 2.
And now in the backdrop you can see EVA Air Cargo, the one, the only, the EVA, one of the most dedicated cargo carriers.
667 heavy, keep it moving at Romeo 3, Bravo 9 right, turn left on the bumper, traffic 5 out.
Wind is really whipping mightily. Off to Manchester with you.
Alright, now let Mike 2 line away.
Lady Stardust doesn't have that much white turbulence. Doesn't have that much white turbulence.
Right. Taking off one runway with a 9 of that. Whoa, that was nearly a tail strike. Maybe not.